Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Monday night. Time to team up. All right. We've got a real special program for you tonight. I hope that you've all had a great weekend. And if there's time at the end, I would love to hear some of the success experiences that you're having because so many of you are now in the WHAM accountability group. So you have time at the end. I'd love to hear some of your success stories that you're having. All right. So what are we doing here this evening? If you go back to, it was the first Monday night of October, a new national marketing director, Leila Dunn, was my guest speaker. She had made national marketing director during the pandemic and gave her NMD speech back in when we were at Camelback in Phoenix. Okay. I became good friends with her. I talk to her on a regular basis. She's just adorable. But you remember her story. I'm talking about, a need for this business to grow. I mean, when you're telling your child that it's fireworks that are going on outside and it's really gunshots, that's the kind of neighborhood she was living in. So she had a huge need for this to work. And when the need is great like that, guess what happens? Okay, the results happen. All right, so Leila told us that night on the call that one of the things, because they're really growing, their club levels are really growing. One of the things that she does when she brings on a new affiliate is an affiliate launch party. We used to call them friends and family calls. Okay, they just call it an affiliate launch. And so she shared her PowerPoint with me. And what do all good entrepreneurs do? I shared it with Abby, and we Abbyized it and Terryized it because that's just what we do, right? We take something that's good and we try to make it even better. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to showcase for you this new affiliate launch, and it's working. It's working. And let me see if there's anything else. The other thing I want to tell you is that this could be a new launch for an affiliate, but I want you to put your thinking caps on because this could be a business relaunch for anybody too. And we have so many partners that have come to team, especially with the new incentives, who are still not at Partner Plus. Some of them haven't gotten off the block at all. This launch idea might be just what they need to build confidence to keep moving forward. So having said that, I'm going to turn it over. That's borrowed research, Terry. I'm going to turn it over to Abby. And Abby's going to kick it off, and then we're going to show you how we do one of these.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Terry. Okay, so I am really excited about this. I'm going to share some resources with you guys tonight. Terry, I don't even think I thought about this after you and I talked today, but in boards, I created instructions for a brand new affiliate that I will send to Terry, and she can put it into the team up board. But basically, there's, steps for success like Voxer and all those things, and then talking about Partner Plus, and then there's another tab for the launch party. And so in that, I'm going to share the screen with you really quick and show you. Okay, so in this is what you all send to Terry is the launch party. So you've got the launch party invite verbiage. So I guess before I say any of this, we're going to share the PowerPoint presentation with you this evening so that you can use it and make it your own. The important thing is to coach whoever your new affiliate is with the invite verbiage. So use this invite verbiage, make it their own. But really the verbiage that Leila used was, come and don't bring your wallet. Just come and listen and learn. This is a no pressure call. And so that verbiage is included in here for you to use. And I also included flyer instructions. So this is the important thing. I created this simple flyer for you to use. Let me get over to this here on Canva. But the important thing for you to note is it's going to take you, let's see here, to this link. And what my ask of you is that you make a copy of this in your Canva so that you are not editing the original document. Because if you go in and you edit this, it will change it for everybody. So my request is, and here's how you do that. I'll just show you an example with something. You go to these three dots and you say, make a copy. So then make a copy of it, and then you would click on it, and then you would go in and edit the document. So that's the simple flyer that you can use with the invite verbiage. And I will share this link with Terry so that she can add it to the team up board. So it's really super simple. Okay, so the example that we're going to give you tonight is with 4 people. The new affiliate plus myself, Terry, and Sarah was this example. Sarah brought on her sister-in-law, Tanya, and we did a launch party for her. So you can use this with 4 people. You could use this with 3 people. I really liked the flow, and I'll let you chime in, Terry, what you think on that. But I liked the flow of 4 people. I thought it was actually really great because you got to hear some more stories. Whereas when it was just my new partner and Terry and I, it's just Terry and I did the majority of the talking, and it's nice to have one other story, I feel like, in there. So I don't know if you have any thoughts on that, Terry, but.
No, I felt the more stories about it builds belief.
Yes.
Builds belief. And we were really, and we kept this to under 30 minutes. So we were, the PowerPoint, and we'll understand how compelling it is.
Yes. Okay. So I think that's, Terry, does that about cover everything for the before? And then I'll share. Am I forgetting anything? Okay.
And if anybody has any questions, then we can answer questions.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we are going to, okay. So I'm going to walk you through the verbiage that I use. You can take this and use it if you want, or you can make your own verbiage. But basically, the new affiliate is going to welcome everybody in this segment, and they're going to share their story. I tell them in, 1 minute or less. Some people may want to share more and have more to share, but I feel like if we tell people, just 1 minute is all you need, they feel less intimidated by that. And you can kind of help craft them with, what to say in their story. But they open up and they welcome things, and then they pass it over to person 1. So I, in this scenario, was person number 1. So so we'll just pretend that Tanya welcomed everybody and she passed it over to me, and I'm going to kick things off. So I'll say, hey, everybody, good evening. Welcome. My name is Abi Nowlin, for those of you that don't know me, and I am so honored and excited for you to be here tonight to listen and to learn and to see what our community is all about. We believe in this community that when you know better, you do better. And so our hope and our heart for tonight is that you walk away feeling inspired to take the next right step in your health journey, whatever that is for you. So I'm going to share a little bit tonight. You obviously heard a little bit from Tanya. I'm going to turn it over to Sarah. She'll share a little bit of her journey, and then Terry will wrap us up with a beautiful bow. So to kick things off, before we dive into what Juice Plus is, I think it's really important that we understand the why, because when you understand the why behind something, you understand why you need it in your life. And so what we are seeing in our world is that people are concerned about their health and the planet's health. Chronic disease is at an all-time high. And what do I mean by chronic disease? Alzheimer's, diabetes, fibromyalgia, autoimmune disorders, I feel like are becoming like the common cold. Everybody is talking about how they're struggling with their health, and they're getting a new label, and they're this and that. And so people are looking for trusted sources for their health. And so that's where Juice Plus comes in. And we want to help you create a healthier you. We want to surround you with community where you feel inspired and empowered every step of your journey. So Dr. Mark Hyman says it best: there is no other activity that you do every day that has more power to change your biology than what you eat. And so with that said, that is where Juice Plus comes in to help bridge the gap between what you are eating and what you should be eating. So we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into an amazing little 3-minute video breaking down the capsules, how they're made, all of that good stuff. And then I am going to turn it over to Sarah to share her story.
Eat more fruit and vegetables. It's about the only thing every expert agrees on You need to eat more fruits and vegetables for the health you want.
We eat plenty of protein, we eat plenty of carbohydrates and sugar. We have plenty of calories. What we're missing to be healthy, to be at our optimal best, is the nutrition of plants.
We know that we need to get probably at least 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day, and most of us can't or don't. And that's where Juice Plus comes in.
Juice Plus really helps bridge that gap between what we're supposed to be eating and what we do eat.
Juice Plus provides the nutrients from 30 different fruits and vegetables every day. And they're micronutrients. You don't need a whole lot of them. You just need a little bit every day.
Such a quick, easy, once a day, simple thing to do.
Juice Plus capsules and Juice Plus ingredients are non-GMO. They are vegan.
Tested for herbicides, pesticides, yeast, mold, and fungus. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, even the capsule.
Juice Plus helps making healthy living easier because of what I call the 3 E's. It's effective, and we know that it works because of the research. It's efficient. How quick, easy is it? I mean, if you have time to yawn, you can swallow the capsule. And it's economical.
When you tell somebody to change their diet, you might as well ask them to learn a new language, especially if they're an adult, because so much of our life is centered around food. But if you ask somebody to take some capsules, that's one simple change.
I like to look at Juice Plus as the one simple change to help get people started.
We're not asking them to go out and run a marathon. We're not asking them to join a gym. We're simply saying, with your nutrition, try making one simple change.
Habits are tough to change, but if you start slowly and just start one at a time, then you'll notice after that you want to do more of the healthy things and less of the bad things. What really got me involved with Juice Plus was the research.
20 plus years of real clinical research, not mice, not hamsters, not cells, people.
Over 40 publications in the medical literature.
Randomized, controlled, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials done at major university hospitals by the researchers who were tops in that field.
People are always looking at labels. Labels provide very limited information. What matters is bioavailability. Are the nutrients actually getting into your blood?
20 of the clinical studies that have been done show bioavailability, which means that the nutrients are getting into the bloodstream.
Beyond that, we've shown functionality. It gets into the blood and it helps different tissues and cells and systems work better. That's as good as it gets.
Brain health, skin health, gum health, lung health, heart health, supports a healthy immune system. There is no other fruit and vegetable supplement on the planet that has the quantity and the quality of nutritional research that Juice Plus has.
Juice Plus is not a magic pill. Juice Plus is not the only thing that people can do. For the past 17 years, I have enjoyed the benefits of over 30 fruits and vegetables every day in my body.
In my 27 years, I've seen a lot of these copycat products come and go, and they come and go. Juice Plus stays because it's the standard.
Okay, so at this point, I would pass it over to Sarah. Sarah would share her story, and then Sarah would pass it over to Terry. So for the sake of this example, I'm just going to say, okay, I'm going to turn it over to Terry, and she's going to share a little bit of your journey and story with you, and then wrap things up.
All right, just like a teaching moment here. You know, already now they've heard 3 stories. And what's always our goal when we want to talk to somebody about Juice Plus is we want them to watch the short Bridging the Gap. And so Abby and I talked about, wouldn't it be powerful if we embedded the short Bridging the Gap in the new affiliate welcome launch? And I think that, I think that was brilliant on our part, to tell you the truth, because Leela did not have that in her program. But that's always our goal, because Bridging the Gap is what gives that person, oh, cool, tell me more. Right? Okay, so now you've got, Abby. So we've got 3 stories under our belt. Abby, do you want to pull up the next slide?
Yes. Okay.
You guys know that you're going to have access to all of this.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so then this is where, once the stories are shared, this is where we would pick up with slides.
Okay, and I start telling my story right here. You know, I said yes to Juice Plus 29 and a half years ago. I talk about my autoimmune challenges. I talk about getting started on Juice Plus. It was a nurse that knocked on my door carrying fruits, vegetables, and berry plant powders in a capsule. And I said yes. I was intrigued and captivated by the message. And I said yes. So I start my story why this image is up. And I started saying, you know, 29 and a half years later, you know, Juice Plus changed my physiology. And the reason that it did was, you know, right here in the middle is that the inflammation. We know that inflammation is the cause of almost every single disease. And the longer that I took Juice Plus, my inflammation levels started to decrease in my body. And so everything started to work better. And why did my inflammation levels start to decrease in my body? Well, because Juice Plus research tells us that it's bioavailable. And what does that mean? And there's that word bioavailable right there on the screen. It means it literally gets to the cells. It doesn't matter what's on the label. What you are taking, is it actually getting to your cells? And what does it do when it gets to your cells? So we know, research tells us that Juice Plus gets to your cells. It reduces inflammation. And because of that, look at all the other benefits, the benefits of taking Juice Plus. Protection to the heart, you know, your immune system working for you, right? And then I just kind of hit on all of these other aspects of the research, but by telling my story in here, I'm hoping that I brought the research to life. Okay, so then the next slide, Abby. And of course, one of my favorite things to talk about is the Healthy Starts for Families program. Incorporate, you know, that we have reached over close to 4 million families now since this program has started almost 20 years ago. And the company has given well over $500 million worth of free product to children. And look at the benefits to families that are engaged in the Healthy Starts for Families program. One of the things I always say is that, you know, 20 years ago or 18 years ago, when we started this program, our intention was to protect the health of future generations. And we're so proud to know that this is what we are doing with this program. And then the next slide. I delve right into the affiliate opportunity. You know, there some of you out there are going to be interested in getting started on Juice Plus for yourself, for your family, and others of you sitting there tonight are probably saying, I wish my friend had been on this call. I wish my sister had been on this call. I wish my mother had been on this call. So you might want to take a peek at locking arms with us and becoming an affiliate. Now, for those of you that have seen the program that I do on Thursday night or Friday, again, this slide comes from that program, but it's so good that we wanted to embed it in our affiliate launch. And then I just hit just a couple of these bullets, you know, 50 years, the unique business model, blending 5 kinds of businesses, you know, the workforce today looking for flexibility, you know, hire yourself, mission driven. So these are just some of the things that I highlight. And you got to plant the seed. We got to plant the seed, and we do with that. And Abby, is that our last slide, or is there one more?
That's it.
That was it. And so under 30 minutes, they've heard at least 3 stories. They've heard about the affiliate opportunity. And our intention is the cool, tell me more. And they're working. We've done, what, 2 or 3 of these, Abby? And I think you have somebody that we did this for a couple of weeks ago. Why don't you just share the good news?
Yeah, so she hit QSC tonight in like less than 45 days. So between this and hosting sourdough, it's been wildly successful. So I highly recommend that you give it a go.
And these, we record these, they're recorded. So the new affiliate can go back and review it. And then the people that didn't show up, she's got this tool to share with them, a personalized tool. And what I saw the other day, and I don't know if Tanya's on with us or not, was the new affiliate. Her belief went through the ceiling when we did this program for her. Her belief went through the ceiling, and you guys know how impactful that is. Once somebody's belief is enhanced and expanded, then they have the courage to keep stepping forward to share the message. So that's our affiliate launch, and we're pleased with it. Anybody have any questions? You'll have access to all of this.
No, I don't have a question, but I think it was genius having those slides while you're telling your story. I'm reading all the research. I can hear your story, but I'm also reading all the different research. That was, and even the next one, that was genius to have those slides with all that stuff. People are reading that.
Yeah, I love that. I started, I could have just spoken and then gone to the slides, but I like being able to say that my autoimmune conditions improved because there was the reduction of inflammation. And why was there a reduction of inflammation? Well, because it's bioavailable. And then a short training on what does that mean? And then because it's bioavailable and it reduces inflammation, then all of the other research makes sense, doesn't it? The heart research, the lung research. Well, that makes sense when you understand that inflammation is coming down and all the systems are working better. Thank you, Judy, as a nurse. That means a lot to me. Thank you. So I tell you guys, under 30 minutes, you have got a really good affiliate launch tool here.
And Abby, thanks for the boards. That is genius. You're so generous. I mean, if it wasn't
Absolutely.
for Abby, I wouldn't be doing sourdough like I am, but that's Abby too. So, I mean, she's so gracious to give us all that stuff. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. Happy to help. What I'll plan to do, maybe the easiest, I don't know the easiest way to put the PowerPoint out. I don't know if we should just put that on the Facebook page. I don't think I can embed a PowerPoint into boards. I don't think that is, I don't think that's possible. So
Is that a Canva or is that a regular PowerPoint?
it's a regular PowerPoint. So we could, I mean, actually, you know what I can look into? Let me see if I can actually upload it to Canva and then have a link that people.
See if you can put it in Google Docs. And then we can have a
Okay.
link to Google Docs because Canva doesn't always work for folks very well. And changing
Okay.
it.
Okay.
All right.
I will mess around with that. Yeah.
That's so much
Thank
fun. All right. So, guys, we've got about another 5 minutes here. I wanted to remind you that tomorrow night, it's really our HLA debut. Practically, it's what we've been waiting for with Jeff Olson and Tony Branner. This is going to be such a good program. Healthy Living Affiliates is on the move. So that's tomorrow night. And so if you're working tonight and tomorrow, this is what I would be promoting right here. And then every Thursday night and Friday at noontime, explore the possibilities of Juice Plus. And again, that PowerPoint is created. And I think last Thursday night, I think there were 6 people that came to the call. And then at noontime on Friday, 6 people came to the call. So again, and I'm going to be asking more and more team leaders to participate and to help do with you because they're fun and it's an important message. And I'm committed to these until the end of the year. So there's that. All right. For anybody want to share any successes that they've had this week? Because I know that these accountability groups are, listen, I mean, they're percolating. And I know a lot of you have been having some success and just some empowering experiences because of them. Judy, I'm going to pick on you.
How come I knew that? Well, on Saturday, I had a meeting open to the whole public in the town. It was called Surviving to Thriving during the holidays. And I paired it with the creation. as God created light first, you got to get out first to the sunshine in the morning to help your circadian rhythm. Then he created water, and make sure you drink enough water. Maybe put some good salt in it, like sea salt or something, some minerals. So I went through all those steps and with them, and I had a really good turnout. And then the afternoon, I had a sourdough party, and I had 13 people came, and one came from 82 miles away. Another came from San Antonio, an hour away. Yeah, it's just, I mean, they're getting word, and 2 people came, saw it on Facebook, and I mean, on a marketplace, on the community marketplace. I don't know how she saw that. They saw it, but they said, oh my gosh, we want to come again. It was powerful. And to me, sourdough party is the best thing that I can see that's exploding my business, because I don't walk up to people and say, do you take enough fruits and vegetables? Do you eat enough fruits and vegetables? Do you think, no, but I asked somebody, I bought an item from them on Friday. And when I got ready to leave, I said to them, do you like sourdough? And she said, yeah. I said, do you know how to make it? She said, I tried, I can't do it. I said, I have a party tomorrow at 3:00. She came and even brought her daughter, a stranger. I never met her before. So sourdough is easy way to introduce Juice Plus to people.
Yeah, isn't that exciting? All right, and then I just want you to share, because I thought this was brilliant too. Janelle, I know you want to start doing something like an offshoot of sourdough. What do you want to start training on and getting people to your home?
Yeah, I actually made a Canva invite and I posted it on Instagram and Facebook. It's pickling. So as an Armenian, we pickle vegetables all the time. So not cucumbers, cabbage and cauliflower, carrots, and I grow my own Jerusalem artichokes. So I'm making it interactive, and it's really cool. I actually sent the picture to my little other accountability group and said, tell me what you think of this. And they gave me some insights, and I'm excited. We'll see where it goes.
Well, when you're excited, good things happen. And so, I mean, because that's like the same conversation. I mean, people are all into sourdough because, number one, it's delicious, but it's good for the gut. And people in that community know that sauerkraut and fermented vegetables are good for the gut. So this is like a whole other arena that nobody's touching on. I think it's a lot more fun than salad in a jar. I'm just saying. Okay. I think it's a lot more fun than salad in a jar. But all right, guys. So no call next week. It's Thanksgiving week. We have so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Peace and blessings, guys. Let us know if you have any questions about tonight's program. We're here to serve. Thank you.
Mahalos. Great.
Thank you, guys.
Aloha.
Thank
Bye,
you so
guys.
much.
Good night.
Thank you.